hustler.
And as it turns out, this is the last we'll see of Mike today.
Yeah, unfortunately, this small block that Mike has, he really runs it hard, and it's a super strong running car. And it's nice to see Buddy coming out, president of the Big Island Auto Club, coming out and enjoying the races here, trying to qualify for this Quick 8 event. And we get moving in here.
All that corn is Buddy's? Or is that his dad's?
I think it's his dad's.
All right.
Buddy has the Loeffler Construction.
Okay.
But yeah, Buddy runs through another 890 pass, so it's been pretty good. And here's old Pistol Pete. He comes with me to the high schools, and I tell you what, you ever want to have somebody in the studio with you or have you talk, he's a super nice guy. Problem is you can't see him with all his hands waving around, so you might have to hold him back with that. But in terms of...
I notice your hands aren't moving too much.
Oh, I'm an honorary Portuguese. Actually, I am Portuguese by blood, but that's all right.
I know, but your hands aren't moving as much as I would expect. I guess this is tight quarters here.
Christy? Dupre. All right. And you're the driver of this car. You're standing in front of there. What is it? It's a
68 Camaro.
68 Camaro. And what kind of engine?
Got a 306 small block.
You do any of the work on?
No. My father.
Your father does?
That's his car there.
And how'd you get started in this?
Just a family thing. I've been here, I grew up down here. My dad has had his car for years, and when I got my driver's license, I begged and begged and begged. In my junior year in high school, he finally let me go. I tried it. It was a one-time deal, and from then I just asked and asked and asked, and it continued.
Right on. Did you ever, I saw the little mini dragsters out there that the kids are in. Did you start out that way, or did you start on a regular car?
Started regular. I always wanted one, but the money was an issue.
Right.
Never got one.
So, are you a wild driver on the street, or you?
No, I don't. Careful. I try to be as careful as I can.
All right. How old are you now?
I'm 22.
So you've been racing for what?
About 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years. Wow. And how often?
About once a month there's a meet here. So I try to come out every month.
All right. Now I noticed you got the big just not everyone here brings the whole family.
Yeah, it's a family affair.
You got brothers and sisters that drive?
Well, I have an older sister. She's not really interested. She comes here to support, but she's not interested in driving or anything. She said she's afraid.
Yeah, I can imagine. I think I would be at that. What's the fastest you've ever been?
Fastest is about a 11.2, which is about 115 to 120 miles an hour.
Wow. Good one. Is this your car here?
Actually, it's my mom's car, and it's my motor in it. But I do have another car coming out. It's a 68 Camaro, but it's a convertible. And then we're just going to switch the motor, because this is a street legal car. It's legal to run on the streets and whatnot, so I'm just going to get everything together on the car, change the motor over, and then my mom will get back the street car. Yeah.
Are you racing only against other girls, or are there other girls
no.
that do it?
There's a few that race the Hondas. I think there's one other female. Her name is Marcy Friends. She races a V8. Yeah, so there is a wide selection of girls now. Back when I started, I think I was like one of the first female starting racing. Yeah. So there's a lot of girls that race Hondas. I noticed. I've seen only one other female driving a V8.
Talk about a beautiful daughter that makes dad and mom proud. Christy is the one, huh?
Well, Christy's one of our high school racers that came up through the ranks, and she's done an excellent job. And here you have a shot of the back of Mike's car. This is his Top Gun Racing. Now we're moving into Team Oahu's cars that we have over here, some of the Camaros from Joint Venture Racing.
Pretty stripped down inside there. Look at that.
Yeah, these are full-on tube chassis, regular hot rods. These are what we call door slammers that are just all tubbed and tubed and everything else that you got there.
Is this joint venture? I mean, all the cars seem to be joint venture.
Yeah, joint venture is Itsu Hamada's family and the relatives that are with them. Super nice family, and they're actually, if you look at everything they have, is first class. They're good people, and they race hard. If you're going to beat them, you're going to earn it. But you can see all of the shifters. Everything is high tech. You see all the electrical boxes, nice paint jobs.
And right now, by the way, the score is 7-4 at the end of the 2 rounds.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to bring that up.
That's all right. We'll model come back. Yeah. Kenji Okazaki's car over here. And a couple of Camaros that they have. But the Hamada family's been racing for quite some time. Here we have some of their rims that they have. And if you look at the paint jobs, everything's custom on them. Beautiful cars.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Of course, and you're talking about thanking everybody. You try to have somebody work on your car as much as these people do, and don't put thanks to on the back. They won't be around for a while. That's the one way that you can have an opportunity to thank your crew, is always put their name on, and especially your sponsors, and make sure that you well represent those that are sponsoring you, is put their name on the car and make sure that you're, try to do your best to get in the winner's circle.
Get them some airtime.
Well, airtime and winner's circle time and some
That's
trophies.
pretty cool. How old are you?
9, 8.
You guys are 8 and 9, and you drive dragsters. And how fast do the dragsters go?
10 seconds.
10 seconds in a quarter mile.
1-8.
Pretty fast, huh? Is it scary? No, it's just fun. So, do they have a clutch? Just brakes and gas.
Yeah, and then the turn off switch.
Kill switch. Okay.
And, 2 of your Hilo kids, huh?
Oh yeah, that was Lyle McConis and Nicolo Martins, 2 of our top Hilo kids that will be running in our junior dragster setup. Great competitors and good kids. In fact, here's Nicolo Martins right here, going up against Thomas. And the cousin versus cousin in this match. You can get Dad out of the way over there. Come on, you're stealing the highlight from your kid.
He gives away some time to his cousin too, huh?
A little bit. Nicolo's running a little bit quicker car, so they do something to slow it down. But they'll come right, if you look at him, he'll catch him right at the finish line. It's a good deal from both of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Thomas just nipped him. He got a little lucky.
Oh, and you have guys at the finish line in case that, you guys are thinking safety for these kids, huh?
Right. And here you have Jordan Aguiar going up against Dylan Matsumoto. The Matsumotos come from Kona side. Sponsored by IslandRacer.com, and we got another bottle. Here we are again, team racing.
And you're first up again.
Yeah.
Now, I noticed these guys, the Ohio guys did a very interesting thing. You guys always did the burnout first. They always let you burn out first, and then they waited for you to back up before they burn out. Because they wanted it to be very hot when they got to the line. They didn't want to cool out at all.
No. And if you notice, a lot of times if you were there, and we just gave that one away, got a little anxious there.
You did?
I red lighted.
Oh, Harry. No, God. 8-4.
Well, the problem you have with this is it was by 0.002 of a second you red light, but a red light's no matter how much.
Oh, 0.002 of a second?
I think it's on this pass though. Ken gets a little bit vengeance back for us. He cuts a perfect reaction time, a 0:00 light.
Ken was on, man.
Ken was on the very first race we had. If you remember, he's the only one in the team race out of 3 years that has ever gone undefeated.
Right. For either team?
For either team. Carrie Lynn Hamada was doing it last year until her last round with yours truly.
What I noticed about all these Camaros, these big cars of these guys, how smooth they sound. When they're revving it up.
You've got a lot of horsepower, and it's
clean though. It's clean.
Yeah, it's
like Ken's giving him time. Look at that.
Yeah, but watch with the end result here. Ken will chase him down. That big block Chevrolet Net Nova.
Mean.
He'll run him down.
How come the lights went on the other side?
Oh, and there's a shot of Mr. Eddie Douglas. Taking pictures, I guess, for his Hawaii Sports Magazine. David Royce must have been lucky because he must have won at least all of his coin tosses. Too bad we couldn't win all of our races that way, because I know David favors the Tower Lane, so he was lucky he got in the Tower Lane quite a bit. But David's always a tough competitor in our brackets.
What has he got in there?
That's a Chrysler-powered funny car chassis roadster. Now it's 9-4, in case you're interested.
I was losing interest if I read about this.
Yeah, right about there, and it was actually pretty bad because what happened on this one? Oh, we got a red light. Jason won a round. So
we got the red light.
Yeah, we got
a gift, right?
Yeah, we got a gift. We got a charity deal.
9-5.
So that's why he's not chasing him down. He's figuring why waste the motor on it.
Right. 9-5.
So Jason's super happy. He's been vindicated for the red light that he gave. You take whatever you can get when you can get it, Rosie. That's just the way it is.
And he red lighted earlier.
Yeah, Gary did. But like I said, you can't give an inch. You got to be able to be like George Washington and chop that tree down now.
One car after another seems the same for these guys. Wow, look at the spot on that.
Yeah, you have a 12-second with an 8-second spot.
Wow.
Last year when they came, I had
a full 100% spot?
Yeah. And last year what happened when we did it, no, they broke out. So Gary got actually that pass.
So it's 9-6?
No, it actually winds up this round. We have one more to go, yeah. With Mr. Palafox, hopefully we can get around. It's kind of interesting because they threw a ringer in with us last year. We had to chase a 14-second car down too. Well, 13.90.
Did you guys hate that?
I hated it because I was the fastest car. Right. And when you got to chase it down, and the first year we ran, Keith Aguiar and I had 2 8-second cars. Yeah, now watch. Go ahead, sit there and wait. And it's an eternity. Look, he's at the bleachers before you leave. And you're sitting there crying, going, I can't catch him, I can't catch him. And you're trying to reel him in with everything you got, hoping you got an extra pedal down there that you can do something.
And he got him.
Broke out. No, he broke out by the lights.
Because he needed to break out to catch him.
You can't stop at 150 miles an hour and park it. So, it's a real tough deal with it. I think we're starting into, this might be bracket 1 racing already.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And now, now everyone is qualified. You've set it up according to your times. How is it set up according to the times when everyone comes up to the board to look at their time?
Okay, normally what you do is if you're running a quick 8, like what the first deal did that you had.
Yeah. We haven't seen them yet in the actual race.
No, not in the actual race.
This is bracket 1.
Yeah, this is bracket 1. And unfortunately, the bike bogged out of the hole there, so we have a problem with that, and it looks like he lost the race there. But yeah, we're in the middle of bracket 1, and here comes Uncle Bear. With that hot rod Volkswagen.
Classic.
Well, if you've ever had the opportunity to go look at the front of that, he has a beautiful mural of Israel Kamakavigo over there.
We're going to see it in a second, because Dave Lenhart got that for us, and it's an incredible... And who's that? Who's the lady on there?
I'm not sure.
It must be his mom, maybe?
I'm not sure.
She looks saintly. She does. Well, we're going to see this in a second, I think, right about now.
Mahalo, and thank you so much for watching another video of the TK808 Productions YouTube channel. If you guys want to follow us, please subscribe to the channel, TK808 Productions. If you want to leave a comment or a like, you just hit down below. If you want to follow us, we have our website located on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Please have a wonderful day, and aloha!